this is a video response to Liz. So yeah, and you commented on my page, which makes my comments up to 5. It's actually 6 because I can't count. So thank you for making that historic moment happen. So I'm going to say that story number 2, I believe it is. Hold on a minute.
But it was really interesting that he recognized me, not the other way around, because...
Yeah, I'm going to say story number 3 is a lie. Just because, and I said this in the comments below, but on your page, that I don't know too many guys who draw Minnie Mouse. So, how about that? Okay, so now on to my 3 stories. Okay, I'll have to think about this. Story number 1. So I went to visit my cousins in Arizona one year, and this is before we had driver's license, and so we get into this 4x4 Gator, which is like a farming tractor thing, and we decided to go over to Circle K, because that was the only thing we could do, because we were young and we couldn't do anything. So we drove to the Circle K. It was about a mile away. They lived out in the desert, so there was really nothing to do. And as we drove, we got there. We got our junk food. We got our Slurpees. We got our Twix and our Twizzlers and our instant mocha drink latte thing at the gas station that just tastes terrible. So we're on the side of the road, and we're driving, and up pulls next to us a Jeep full of very inebriated people, guys, and they're waving a gun and stuff, and they're yelling at us in Spanish, I believe. We were too scared. We couldn't understand English at that point. And so we freak out. We slam on the brakes. They shoot past us, and we're sitting there, you know, shaking like, okay, we're gonna die. When all of a sudden, they turn around, and the headlights are shining right at us, and they're driving right for us. So we just book it into this giant empty field and bouncing everywhere, spilling everything, lost the bag of candy that we just spent like $20 on, and they followed us into the field, and they chased us for a good 45 minutes. We were just hauling it. We were scared. We were pretty sure we were gonna die. And finally we drove into this ditch, and we turned off our lights, and we waited there for about a half hour. Finally they gave up, and we saw them drive off, and then we drove back home and hid the Gator 4x4 thing that we were in the shed, in case they were driving around and saw it out and decided to kill us in our sleep. So that's that story.
Story number 2.
Hey, if you come into this little back room over here, you get to see a movie that has yet to be released, and you'll get to fill out a survey and tell us what you think. And after you're done, you get a little gift card, to, like a $5 gift card to go see movies. Apparently, when you get older, it's okay to follow strange men into a room when they promise you stuff. So I said, yeah, why not? Turned out it was The Dark Knight. So I saw The Dark Knight months before anyone else ever did, and I got a free gift card for it. Story number 3. A 9-volt battery slowly drainer. So I worked at this law firm in Arizona, but we'd get lots of like high school kids coming in for like little job things. They're usually bosses' daughters or higher up people's daughters or friends or whatever. For a while, we had this nice girl working there. She was a senior in high school, I believe. Her name was Natalie Schwan. Some of you might be thinking, wow, Natalie Schwan doesn't mean anything. It's just a name. Nationwide, I presume, there are these things, vehicles, called Schwan trucks, and they are the Schwan Man, and they deliver pizza, food, steak, ribs, whatever you want, ice cream, to your house. You get the catalog, you order it up, you blah blah blah, and the Schwan Man comes up in their awesome big 1950s style yellow truck, and the guy comes out and hands you all sorts of food, and it's pretty awesome. The guy, Mr. Schwan, don't know his first name, is like a millionaire, and I worked with his daughter. She was cool. She did musicals and plays and things of that nature. She went to Romania. I also went to Romania. That was cool. And Natalie Schwan, if you have YouTube, I mean, everyone has YouTube, but if you're saying this, hi, you probably don't remember me, but we worked together. We both went to Romania. You were in a musical. And now it is up to you to find out which one is true or not true. Yeah. I'll give you a prize. The first person that picks it will get a prize. I'm not sure what it is. Starbucks mints, perhaps? Actually, no, because these are open and Starbucks doesn't sell these anymore. So, not Starbucks mints. But something. Yeah, it can be fun. If you can guess, first person to guess, and Liz, if you can guess it, since this is a video response to Liz is a lying liar who lies, if Liz, you can answer correctly which one is the lie, I will send you something. I don't know what it is yet. A little novelty Arizona Cardinals mug that I won in a vending machine. An AC/DC tag thing that I got when I bought an AC/DC shirt when I was a sophomore in high school. Thought it was cool, so I kept it in my room. I don't know. It'll be a surprise. So yes, Liz, if you can answer correctly, you get a prize. And I will send it to you in the mail or however it is you get things. It wasn't that we didn't like him. I mean, he was okay, I guess. Not much of a coach, but we just didn't take him seriously at all. So one time, me and my two friends were chilling out when we should have been probably stretching, and he came up to us and he was talking to us, yelling at us or whatever. And unbeknownst to me, no, this is a dumb story.